Welcome to Daytona for the Coca Cola Clash, the start of the NASCAR Verizon Cup Series. 18 drivers ready to battle here at the historic 2.5-mile Super Speedway. Now, before our race starts today, why don't we take a look at some of our drivers to watch for today's 2017 Coca Cola Clash. And it really starts at the front of the field where we have the 18 of Kyle Busch, who was drawn for the starting position. There he is right there. Was started second in last year's race, and what do you know, he grabs the pole for today's race. Finished second in the point standings last season to his former teammate, the 19 of Carl Edwards. So we'll see what he has for this season. Jimmie Johnson, the defending winner of this race, he rolls off third on the grid. Now, he started at the back last year, so we'll see if that has anything to do on if he can win today's race. Johnson got knocked out of the round of 12 last season. We'll see if he has a championship winning season. Dale Jr. is back after the concussion he suffered at Pocono last summer. The 88 is ready to back and do battle here at Daytona. Jr. is one of the favorites to win the pole for the 500. Nonetheless, the actual Daytona 500 and this race. And you guys voted Daniel Suarez to be in this race. The rookie replacing last season's champion Carl Edwards will roll off mid-pack. So we'll see how his experience will impact here in Daytona. And the cars are fired up and ready to go. And why don't we take a look at our starting lineup presented by Coca Cola. So we start off on the front row with Kyle Busch and Austin Dillon. Dillon got into this race due to a pole here in July. Row 2, last year's winner of this race, Jimmie Johnson, taking on Denny Hamlin, who had a disappointing last season. Chase Elliott and Ryan Blaney, two buddies in row number 3. And in row 4, we have the veteran Matt Kenseth and the youngster Kyle Larson. In row 5, Joey Logano and the rookie Daniel Suarez, who looks to make a big impact in his debut. Row 6, Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Jamie McMurray, who's known to be a very aggressive restrictor plate racer. Row 7, Kurt Busch and Martin Truex Jr., who veterans who have never won on a restrictor plate track. Row 8, Ryan Newman and the guy who dominated last year's race, Brad Keselowski, and rounding out the field, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Kevin Harvick, who starts dead last. Race facts is a warm day here in Daytona. 75 laps. We'll get a caution lap on lap 25 where the guys can come down pit road and make some adjustments. And Kyle Busch is on the pole. 18 drivers have waited so long for this. Here we go. Kyle Busch and Austin Dillon lead him down. Green flag in the air at the World Center of Racing. Through turn 3 and turn 4, Kyle Busch being pushed by Jimmie Johnson, but Austin Dillon hanging tough on that outside line. Through 3 and 4, who's going to have the advantage coming to the start-finish line to lead lap 1? It's Kyle Busch going into lap 2. As we ride along with Jimmie Johnson, who's in third, being pushed by teammate Chase Elliott. Down the back straightaway they go. All is calm right now. Top 5 single file. Oh, car around. It's Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the back. And the caution will come out on lap 23. Dale Earnhardt Jr. not the way he wanted to come back after that concussion. You see, he'll go straight, and let's take a look at the replay. This looked like Ryan Newman just pushed him around, and man, really sucks. Dale Earnhardt Jr. was gone for a long time with that concussion, and that's not how he wanted to come back. Here's the other view. Yeah, it's exactly what happened. Just pushed him in that left rear. These bumpers don't really line up, and Dale Jr. couldn't really do anything about that. Looks like the leaders are going to make some pit stops here on lap 27. Kyle Busch and Matt Kenseth will lead the field down pit road. Question is, will there be any strategy? We're only 25 laps in. Matt Kenseth pulling into his stall. Looks like he'll take 4 tires and a full can of Sunoco gas to take him to the end of the race. And it looks like he'll pull away from his stall, and we'll see when he comes out on pit road. This is teammate Kyle Busch, who's going to have to nearly beat out Chase Elliott off pit road, followed by Matt Kenseth and Jimmy Johnson. Here's your top 5 off pit road presented by Craftsman. Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott getting 2 spots on pit road, followed by Matt Kenseth, Jimmy Johnson, and Joey Logano, who were not able to get anything off that sequence. Here comes Keselowski with a big run on the outside. 3 wide for the lead through turn 3. Keselowski, with the help of Ryan Blaney and Ryan Newman, out of turn 4, and Brad Keselowski will take the lead. As they come down the back straightaway. Car around! Jimmy Johnson, the defending winner of this race, goes around with 17 laps to go, and it brings out the second caution of the afternoon. And let's take a look right where his teammate went around. Oh, it looks like he got loose, and Ricky Stenhouse turned him around. Misfortunate for the defending winner of this race. Look at this. We got pit stops. Some guys taking 4 tires and fuel here. The top 7 stayed out, so we'll see if that has any implication on the winner of this race. Kyle Larson got caught for too fast entering pit road. One lap to go. Who's going to win it in Daytona? Logano moves down to the middle to cover Jamie McMurray. Side by side, it'll be Kyle Busch and Logano versus Keselowski and Chase Elliott. Through turn 1, still dead even. Kyle Busch probably with a nose in front. Now Keselowski has the advantage. Can Ryan Newman and Austin Dillon lead that outside line to the front, down the back straight for the final time? Still dead even. No one can get the advantage. Here they come for turn 3. Keselowski, can he finally win this race? He's had to wait a year to do it. Kyle Busch trying to win it for the first time. Here they come through turn 3. Here comes Kyle Busch. Oh, he gets loose. He's into Keselowski. Elliott spins. They all wreck. Coming to the line. Joey Logano from 4th to 1st. He wins the Coca Cola Clash at Daytona. Unbelievable finish. Brad Keselowski almost had it. And the big one strikes on the last lap, an 8-car pileup. Brad Keselowski, there he is, so close to winning this race yet again. And turn 4 takes it away from him. Kyle Busch, Ryan Newman, and Denny Hamlin. Busch got turned, it looked like, into Keselowski. Oh, Jimmy Johnson and Kyle Larson and Austin Dillon right there as well. Johnson defending winner. And Chase Elliott was able to get across the line, but he'll finish outside the top 10. Let's take a look at what happened. It looks like Logano was just pushing too aggressive and got into that 18. And man, what a hit Keselowski takes. Chase Elliott got spun by Matt Kenseth. Here it is in real time. Oh, what a hit by Keselowski. But Joey Logano burns it down in Daytona. Won this race in July. And here your finishing results. See Logano with the win. Jamie McMurray came home in 2nd. Kevin Harvick started last, and he comes home to finish 3rd. Martin Truex with the top 5. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in 8th. How about the rookie Daniel Suarez finishing in 9th? But our next race will be the Can-Am Duels. To see some highlights from those races, I'm Nathan Hall, and I'm glad to be presenting you this race from Daytona. We'll see you next time.